pleased to join you this evening in the spirit of respect, peace, a peace conveyed so beautifully by the handsome temple behind us. I relay to you the greetings and best wishes of His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan. I am pleased to express on his behalf the strong conviction which we all share that India and the United Arab Emirates are joined together by a very special relationship. The strong connections between our two countries are remarkable in a period of world history that is unfortunately marked more by division and strife than by common purpose and cooperation. The India-UAE relations, in contrast, are based on many common interests and values. My dear friends, I commend the BAPS Hindu Mandir in Abu Dhabi for organizing this interfaith meeting in celebration of the blessed month of the Ramadan. You proclaim here this evening that we are all human, irrespective of our nationality, language, culture, religion, or ethnicity. You share a respect for each other's beliefs and an admiration for each other's good-hearted intentions. And you also declare your strong resolve to work together across cultural and spiritual lines for the good of all humankind. In the United Arab Emirates, we have always strived to serve as a catalyst for peace, tolerance, understanding, and stability in the world. The President, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, believes that tolerance, compassion, and dialogue are essential to enabling understanding and peace. We believe that the only strategy that will reduce and eventually eliminate conflict emerging from religious or cultural differences is direct action to find common ground among people of all nations, cultures, and faiths. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you as the very best example of India and other countries that are represented here this evening. I know you also as a remarkable world citizen marked distinctly by your tolerance, compassion, and desire for dialogue and understanding. In these troubled times that are threatened by separatism, distrust, intolerance, wars, and conflicts, and tendencies for intellectual isolation, you help bring hope to the world. I commend your conviction that tolerance, peaceful coexistence, and getting to know one another are essential components of good moral society. I commend your conviction that tolerance and interfaith dialogue will encourage and enable empathy and compassion, that it will promote cooperative coexistence among strangers, and that it will lead to an informed understanding of the identity and difference of one another as human beings. Let me conclude by expressing my genuine appreciation and gratitude to everyone at BAPS Hindu Mandir who has worked diligently to organize this evening. Thank you for your commitment to and dedication to promoting values of peace, harmony, fraternity, and coexistence.
I'd like to begin with my deepest gratitude to the rulers of UAE, especially His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, for gifting this land so that we can spread more and more tolerance and harmony. Couple of months ago, someone very wise, very spiritually high, he had called me and told me that Your Holiness, to build a temple of peace with such grandeur in such short a time, you must have angels around you, otherwise this is not possible. And tonight I want to tell him, these are my angels who are sitting here who have made it possible. The first angel who opened my doors and opened my heart was nobody but His Excellency Sheikh Nahyan Mubarak Al Nahyan. I also want to thank His Excellency and His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan. He once privately told me, and please pass my love to him. He said, Your Holiness, you have built a national treasure. He also told me that you are under our protection. And then he explained that, do you know what in the Arabic term under our protection means? I said, I don't. He said, when we extend protection to someone, he is closer than our own family. So welcome home. This feels like a family. I'm reminded of a small story that our spiritual leader, His Holiness Pramukh Swami, often says. That once in the kingdom of God, where everybody prays, nobody should be unhappy. So once in the kingdom of God, God asked that, is there anybody unhappy? Expecting nobody to say, suddenly one lady appeared. She was beautifully dressed in black and she was highly decorated. And she knelt before God and said, God, in your kingdom, I am unhappy. And God said, who are you? She said, I am night. We are sitting in night in this courtyard. So she said, I am night. God said, but why would you be unhappy? You are beautiful, well-dressed, enchanting. Nobody would hurt you. She said, there is one person who always chases me away, drives me away, keeps me restless. And God said, who would that be? She said, it's the sun. So God started thinking the sun is supposed to be the most benevolent creation of God. So he calls the sun and said, please be summoned. The sun kneels and says, Master, why have you called me? God says, well, you are so kind, where people revel in your presence, there is light, things flourish, you bring vision. He said, yes, Master, what is wrong? He said, you are hurting someone called night. You are chasing her away, you are driving her away. The sun is puzzled and says, my Lord, what is night? And God starts to explain. The sun says, but God, I do not know what you are talking about. What is night? If once you bring night before me, I will apologize and beg for forgiveness. God turns around and night has disappeared. Where there is light, there can never be night. Where there is friendship like this, there cannot be other thoughts. Where there is harmony, there cannot be disharmony. Where there is love, there cannot be hate. I want to say today, in conclusion, in the courtyard of the BAPS Hindu Mandir in Abu Dhabi, that one space scientist, listen to these words, one space scientist and a former astronaut had come to this place to visit. And their words are such that it will leave you thinking. They said that if ever there are aliens and if aliens come to this earth, I'd rather have the aliens judge our planet by this place of harmony than all the conflicts, wars, and monuments of hate in this world. I'd rather have aliens judge the world by what is happening in Abu Dhabi. So be proud that Abu Dhabi is the new capital of harmony of the world. Thank you for coming here. My prayers for all of you, especially to His Excellency and all the people, the officers, all the diplomats, all the great donors who have come here, and everybody who has joined us today. Our love reaches out to you, not just now, but forever and ever.